Yeah, so I'm shooting a Bowtech solution at 28 inches draw and 74 pound draw weight. Okay, so we're going to be chronographing the eastern axis. This is a 5mm and it is sitting at 547 grains. 47, let's go. Okay. Go up a little bit. 251. Now we have the Eagle Rampages. This is 540 grains. So we'll see what this one does. How much faster do you think it'll be? 252, so basically the exact same. The Black Eagle X Impact, 4mm this is?
That's the 4mm.
Yeah, and what was it, 470 grains?
470.
That's shooting 269. That's
So
quick.
Bumped it up 19 feet per second.
Yep, and this we got the Carbon Aftermath, and this weight 417 grains.
417.
So this thing should be a rocket.
$279, I guess.
285.
285.
Ooh, that's a missile. Okay, so now we'll go shoot them into some ballistic gel. This is what I'm excited for. So we're just going to be shooting the Eagle Rampage here. We're sitting at 20.5% FOC and 540 grains. So we'll see how this goes here. We're shooting into the gel beds. Yep, a good start.
So you're right at, to the end of the point, 11 1/4.
Okay, now we're shooting the Eastern Axis 5mm, and it's 12.3% FOC and 547 grains. So we're 7 grains heavier and 7% FOC less. Actually 8.2% less. So we'll see if it makes any difference. So we're sitting at, what we got here?
Right at 12 1/4.
Okay, yeah, now we're shooting the X Impact. We're at 470 grains and 15.7% FOC. This is also shooting quite a bit faster, so that'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Tough to see there.
Yeah, we can come over 12 and a half.
12 and a half.
So that's blazing. Okay, and finally we got the Easton Aftermath. This is 9.7% FOC and 417 grains. Jeff was saying this is typically what the average hunter would come in and get if he were to set them up here at Heartland Archery. Oh, I missed. Yikes.
All right.
Okay.
Aftermath, take 2.
Take 2, yeah, I sent the first one a little bit high. Happens.
That was still high.
Okay.
We'll try this again here.
Yeah, take 3.
There we go. 11 and a half.
Okay, so we layered 4 stacks of cardboard in front now to see if that has any effect on the change in penetration. And we're just going to run through our 4 arrows again. See if I go for it.
This is the hardest one.
Yeah, this one I got. This is a guessing game. Your guess, this is there going to even be a difference? I'm going to say there's going to be.
I hope there is.
Yeah, there we go. Now we got some change happening here.
Definitely got a little bit more. A little bit different here. The lowest, we're at 9 5/8.
Okay.
Whoops. The skinny shaft, we're at 11 1/16. Called 11. That's the X impact. The axis, we're at 10.5. And the high FOC Rampage, hold on. About 10 3/8.
So we're just adding another 4 layers of cardboard here. See if the decrease in penetration is even more substantial than from the first time.
No, I'm more curious to see what goes on here. I probably could.
I gotta hit the target though.
Yep,
You did.
you're good. So,
Kind of the aftermath kind of surprising me here.
yeah, the aftermath kind of picked it up again.
Has a mind of its own.
The skinny's still,
It's outgoing it by a little bit here.
yeah, but the axis is starting to fall.
And these two are the two that are the most similar.
Which are?
The Axis and the Rampage, they're
Yeah.
almost the exact same weight. The only difference really is the FOC.
Only difference is FOC.
And it's, as you can see here, it's fallen behind. I think we should do this one a second time.
I think so too.
But
This aftermath is being weird.
kind of cool. Okay, Rampage down. Hey everyone, I just want to apologize. I forgot to get the measurements for the 8-layered cardboard test on film, so I just attached our results to the video. And this test was about FOC, so the only two arrows that really matter are the Rampage and the Axis, just because they were almost identical, as close to identical as we could get them, aside from the FOC. And what we ended up finding was that the Rampage only lost 9% when it went through 4 layers of cardboard, and 12% when it went through the 8 layers, whereas the Axis, on the other hand, was reduced by 12% on the 4 layers and 24% when it went through 8, which is a huge difference compared to the Rampage. So what this leads me to believe is that the FOC will affect penetration, but we only found it affected it when it went through some sort of resistance before the ballistics gel. So I would imagine that if it just went through an animal, the FOC would have no effect, kind of like Ashby states. But if you were to meet like tough hide or bone, I believe that it would have an effect. So yeah, we'll get back to regular programming here. I completely missed the ball on some of this explaining, so I felt like I should just explain it here. Thank you. So, just wanted to say thanks for letting me use the shop and
Anytime.
doing some testing with us. And if you guys ever need any bow accessories or bows, I highly recommend coming to Heartland Archery. So
We really appreciate it. And a lot of stuff surprised me today, so
yeah, it's fun.
it was a lot of fun.
So yeah, see you guys later.